the new date, which also aligns with the presidential primary in those election years. Delaware's primaries are currently held in September, and the dates for filing for candidacy would also be moved if this bill passes. Right now, lawmakers await a hearing for further action. And if you want to run for your local school board in Delaware, today is the deadline to file. Locals have until 4:30 p.m. In Kent County, seats are available in Smyrna, Cesar Rodney, Capitol, Lake Forest, and the Milford school districts. And in Sussex County, seats are available in the Cape Henlopen, Delmar, Indian River, Laurel, Seaford, and Woodbridge school districts. And happening today, Lewis Mayor Andrew Williams and the City Council will continue their work on finalizing the fiscal year 2026 budget. Draft versions we have seen show a $4 million increase from last year's approved budget, and the new fiscal year in Lewis begins April 1st, giving the city just over 3 weeks to have a new budget in place. And we are now taking a live look outside at Rehoboth Beach, and our first alert meteorologist, Bob Trahey, is going to join us. Bob, it's beautiful, it's sunny, but it's definitely windy outside. It's going to be crazy.
You can say that again, Elisa. Definitely windy. We've had several windy days across Delmarva. And with that, it's also very chilly. We're only in the 40s right now, 43 in Georgetown, Rehoboth, and Bethany Beach. Salisbury, you're at 44, 45 in Seaford. And we've got the wind, still a wind advisory until 4 p.m. for Sussex County. Essentially all of Delaware for winds gusting over 30 miles per hour. Also a wind advisory for the eastern shore. And the gale warning has been downgraded to a small craft advisory for the Atlantic Ocean and the inland bays in Delaware Bay, but still gusty into the afternoon. And right now we're seeing gusts at 30 miles per hour in Salisbury, 28 in Georgetown. So that's knocking the feels like temperature down into the 30s and lower 40s. So bundle up out there. Here's a visible satellite picture. We've seen some filtered sunshine with cirrus clouds building through, and they're still hanging on around Salisbury, Westover, southern tip of Delmarva, but we're starting to clear it out farther to the north. So I think we'll be in that filtered sunshine with a cold northwesterly flow as we go through the day as temperatures rise into the 40s to lower 50s around 2 p.m., but cooler 40s at the coast. And by 4 o'clock, we're in the 40s and 50s. And then this evening, I think we will see an increase in clouds and still pretty blustery as we're seeing temperatures only in the 50s today. And I think we're going to calm things down into the weekend with lighter winds and temperatures pretty seasonable for this time of year. Much more in your weekend forecast coming up a little later in the newscast.
Thank you, Bob. And more Delaware taxpayer money could be used to pay for the education of migrant students. House Bill 44 was introduced yesterday, and it requires the state government to have a migrant education program. Rehoboth Beach area Democrat Claire Schneider Hall is a co-sponsor, and in reading the bill, it says if federal funds are not available, the Delaware Department of Election must transfer money from a supplemental fund for this effort. That bill has been assigned to the House Administration Committee. And we had all those power situations on Wednesday due to the high winds, and we are now learning the cause of one of the outages in the Millsboro area. This tree crashing into some power lines was on Route 24 near William Street Road. And according to the Indian River Volunteer Fire Company, Delmarva Power was also on the scene assisting to restore power. No injuries are being reported from this. And Rehoboth Beach is taking a big step towards better storm management. The city is working with engineering firm AECom to develop a stormwater utility implementation plan. This plan is expected to outline funding needs, a fee structure, and possible limiting the cost for property owners. We went to Rehoboth Beach to better understand what people think about this.
I would be up for the fee because, as long as they're not throwing the stormwater into the ocean because of the way the streets look sometimes.
And this is in the early stages. We are waiting to hear back about the next steps and when this will occur. We are now taking a live look outside at our nation's capital. Just 2 days after Trump tariffs went into effect against the nation's top trading partners, the president reversed course. He's holding off on taxing some imports from Mexico and Canada for now. And NBC's Alice Barr shows us what may have led to Trump taking those tariffs back.
President Trump walking back his 25% tariffs on more imports from Canada and Mexico for 1 month, just 2 days after putting the levies in place, adamant the reversal was not prompted by concerns over higher prices for U.S. consumers and stock market drops.
I'm not even looking at the market because long term, the United States will be very strong with what's happening here.
The temporary reprieve on everything from avocados to auto parts targets goods covered by by the U.S.-Mexico-Canada trade agreement negotiated in the first Trump term. But about 60% of Canadian imports and half of those from Mexico are still subject to the 25% tariffs. And all bets are off 1 month from now when President Trump wants reciprocal tariffs on virtually every U.S. trading partner to begin.
We just weren't treated right. We were ripped off.
American businesses in limbo.
30 more days to worry about it.
As a February jobs report due out today offers the first full month of employment data under the new Trump presidency. That while President Trump is now proposing a more measured approach toward federal workforce firings.
I want the cabinet members to keep good people. I don't want to see a big cut where a lot of good people are cut.
The president posting praise for the Department of Government Efficiency while noting it's now up to cabinet secretaries to be very precise as to who will remain and who will go, using a scalpel instead of a hatchet.
If they can cut, it's better. And if they don't cut, then Elon will do the cutting.
Uncertainty from the workforce to the markets as President Trump presses ahead. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Coming up after the break, buying baby chicks will tell you how the animals are becoming a hot commodity in Maryland amid the egg price problem.
On August 1st of 1924, my great-grandfather, Samuel E. Shockley, met in Willards with a small group of men.
The only way that they could allocate capital through this area of Wicomico County was to build a bank.
They wanted a bank that could be used by the common man.
It's really rewarding to hear a customer who comes in and says, you know, your grandfather gave me my first loan.
It will not be about machines, computers, cell phones. Banking will always be about people.
Hi y'all, it's April from Coast Country, and every Tuesday I get the honor of highlighting an amazing teacher right here on Delmarva with Teacher Feature. If you know a teacher who deserves some extra love, those who go above and beyond every day, head to coastcountry.com and nominate them today. Then tune in each Tuesday to hear their story. Teacher Feature right here every Tuesday at 11 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. Sponsored by Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning and Vernon Powell Shoes.
Welcome to the Brush Factory. Explore our over 60 local merchants and artists all together under one roof. You just never know what you'll find at the Brush Factory on Kings.
As always, we'd like to thank you for supporting our family of local merchants.
We could not do it without you.
Spring cleaning is simple with a mold-resistant, easy-to-maintain tub and shower from Coastal Bath Company. With countless 5-star reviews, you know you're in good hands.
The acrylic in the bathroom holds up as advertised.
It's easy to maintain. It's easy to clean.
I highly recommend Coastal Bath. They do an awesome job.
Enjoy 18 months of no payments and no interest, plus $1,500 off your new bathroom remodel.
Don't wait. Call Coastal Bath today. Local and family-owned, Coastal Bath.
In 1925, Avery W. Hall had a vision to protect what matters most and uplift the community he loved. Today, that vision thrives. From humble beginnings to over 100 dedicated professionals, 5 locations, and countless lives touched, Avery Hall is built on reliability, service, and compassion. Over the last century, we've protected dreams, strengthened communities, and stood by our promise to treat every person with care every time. Here's to the next 100 years together. Avery Hall, insurance solutions for today's world.
Baby chickens have become a big commodity on Maryland's eastern shore, with egg prices continuing to be high, and backyard flocks are becoming more and more popular, and it's made the mill, a livestock supply store in Salisbury, a much busier place. A lot of people are trying to buy chickens, and the store managed to save. People lined up outside the gates before the store opened, only to be told the store's first shipment of the month wasn't there. Then around 1:30 Thursday afternoon, those chicks arrived, and by 4 o'clock, they had sold out.
It's actually, it's exciting, but it's a little disappointing when you can't give them the product they want. So, and then they're disappointed, but they're coming back.
White says the store usually sells chicks throughout the spring and the summertime, but this year chicks are available only in March. And happening today, Twin Branch Winery Take Two The Milton Vineyard is set to reopen after a back and forth with the Sussex County government over zoning issues. A big sticking point was the permits to allow for the tasting room on the winery's land. And after that was resolved, the state's fire marshal office found that the business needed a new sprinkler system. According to Twin Branch, today is just a soft opening, and they are promising to feature some new wines.
We're seeing lots of whitecaps right now on the Tunnel and Razor Cam over Delaware Bay. Gusty winds and it's cold. Lewis right now 44. At least we're seeing lots of blue skies there, maybe touching 50 into the afternoon, as it will be windy once again. The winds do calm down a bit into the weekend with cool weather and some sunshine on the way as well. Congratulations to Doug Frisch from Rehoboth Beach. He is our winner for today's umbrella, courtesy of Paul Davis and CoastTV. I'll have much more on a quiet weekend and a warm-up for next week in my forecast in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
Get covered from the rain with a free CoastTV umbrella. Simply enter at coasttvumbrella.com for a chance to win. Then catch CoastTV News weekdays to see if you've won. Sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Vacation starts with VA. All that you love, all in one trip. Start yours at virginia.org.
When it comes to coins and bullion, turn to the experts who can't be fooled. With the right equipment, you can be certain about your investment. At Robinson Family of Businesses, we use top-of-the-line equipment. The XRF scans your piece immediately and gives a detailed reading without leaving a mark. With the old methods, counterfeit coins can often appear real.
To learn more about Robinson's family of businesses, the coin and jewelry experts, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
With decades of serving our community, we're glad to be your trusted family business.
Are you expecting a child or you're the parents of a child up to 5 years old? First Wave Families is here to help you. Through partnership with Maryland Family Network, we offer resources for parents with childcare. All programs are 100% free. That's right, 100% free. We offer parenting classes, mental health workshops, social activities for parents and children, life coaching, and so much more. Located on the campus of Coastal Community Church in Berlin, Maryland. Visit our website to sign up today, www.firstwavefamilies.org.
Transform your backyard into an outdoor oasis at Woodland Sheds in Bishopville, Maryland. Explore 11 acres with over 100 Amish buildings and 7,000 pieces of Amish poly furniture. Walk through our Amish-built sheds, kennels, coops, garages, and even pool houses. Enjoy free shed delivery and rent-to-own sheds with no credit check. We also have portable storage units. Visit us at Woodland Sheds, Route 113, Bishopville.
The return of Octomom. The octuplets just turned 16. After all these years, is she finally ready to tell everything?
Who is the father?
Next, Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
Coming up.
I'm so excited, I can't even take it.
Drew's got American Idol judges Luke Bryant, Lionel Richie, and...
What's your name?
Superstar Carrie Underwood.
Friday at noon on Coast TV.
Well, as we know, that wind has been relentless the last several days, and it continues today. We're looking at the Gutter Helmet Camp bouncing around a little bit in the strong winds in Indian River Bay, seeing some whitecaps, 43 right now. Winds are definitely stronger than 6 miles an hour. They're gusting over 30 miles per hour in some places. And by this afternoon, I think we will be looking at lots of sunshine and temperatures near 50 degrees, but feeling a lot colder with the wind. And that's the big story today. Winds gusting 30 to 40 miles per hour, but they will start to back off as we go into this afternoon and this evening. And the weekend, all in all, I think looking sunny. A few more clouds tomorrow. I think Sunday, the better of the 2 days, calm and cool with temperatures into the 50s. You know, spring is just around the corner when we're setting the clocks ahead. That's what we're doing late Saturday into Sunday morning. It goes from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. Also a good time to check the batteries in the CO detector and smoke detector as well. Our sunrise at that time, Sunday morning, will be 7:20 a.m. And look at the sunset after 7 7 p.m., 7:01. So that means it will be staying light till at least 7:30 as the days are getting longer. And eventually we'll start warming up more too. But we have the wind today. Wind advisory all across Delaware until 4 p.m. for those gusts up to 30 miles per hour and beyond. And for the eastern shore, also a wind advisory until 4. The gale warning has been downgraded to a small craft advisory for Delaware Bay, the ocean, and the inland bays as well. So, but still pretty choppy out there and cold. Temperatures only in the 40s right now. 46 in Milton, 43 in Delmarva. Seaford, you're at 45, and those winds are kicking up again. 28 miles per hour in Georgetown, up to 30 in Salisbury, 26 mile per hour gusts in Ocean City, 27 Indian River Inlet. So hang on to your hat and the steering wheel as well. Feels like temperatures right now are into the 30s and 40s. We've been dealing with high clouds moving through Delmarva this morning. We're seeing clearer skies to the north and still some clouds the farther south you go across the peninsula. But I think we'll get into more of the blue skies as we go into the afternoon with this northwesterly flow. Low pressure to the northeast, high pressure to our south and west. And there's a system across the plains with a little bit of rain and snow, but that will be dropping to our south as we go into this upcoming weekend. It's still cold enough for some snow showers across New England right now, and we'll be looking at a pretty decent weekend for Delmarva. We're in the 40s to around 50 degrees at 1 o'clock. You see the multicolor arrows indicating those stronger winds. And by afternoon into the lower 50s, and then an increase in clouds this evening with temperatures in the 40s. Still pretty blustery out there. Saturday morning can start cloudy with temperatures in the 30s and 40s. Then those clouds thin out, I think, as we go into the afternoon hours with temperatures in the lower 50s. A cold start to Sunday with lower 30s. And as we go into Sunday afternoon, winds turn a little bit more out of the southwest. I think we'll be in the low to mid 50s at that time. But those winds gusting to at least 30 miles per hour this afternoon, backing off tonight into tomorrow morning, but then picking up again out of the northwest, maybe up to about 30 miles per hour tomorrow. And above normal temperatures as we go into next week. I'm expecting 60s to maybe near 70 degrees, but not today. 53, partly cloudy, windy and cool, gusty winds. 37 tonight. Make sure you bundle up. And then heading into Saturday, 54, partly cloudy, breezy and cool. Remember those clocks Sunday morning. Otherwise, mostly sunny Sunday. 55, 61 on Monday. And then by Wednesday, we're up to 70 with mostly sunny skies. 67 on Thursday. Not seeing any big storms on the horizon at this point.
Thank you, Bob. And if you're having a rough week, you can cheer up with a weekly dose of local good news from CoastTV with personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. You can sign up right now for free at coasttv.com and get your weekly dose of joy directly to your inbox on Friday. And here's a look at what's coming up this afternoon on Coast Life at 4.
It's the Friday edition that we are getting ready for here on Coast Life. Let's see what's coming up today at 4. We are attending a ribbon cutting for a Delaware mobile home repair.
Plus, we've got a great pet of the week. You're not going to want to miss this little one.
And we know you've got so many questions when it comes to the wild world of real estate, and we've got the friends that have the answers for you. All that and more is coming up today at 4 on Coast Life.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Enjoy 10 songs in a row. Sponsored by Pohanga Kia of Salisbury.
The Harry Kay Foundation presents its annual Chocolate Crawl on Saturday, April 26th in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Enjoy delectable chocolate creations and then vote for your favorite to win top prize. For tickets and info, visit harrykfoundation.org/events.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Gamey Elliott in Salisbury today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Is your energy bill punching you in the gut? At Chagrin Home Comfort Products, we can help you fight back with the latest energy-efficient heating and air conditioning systems, tankless water heaters, and gas fireplaces, all designed to keep your home comfortable while lowering your energy cost. Take control of your electric bill today. Stop in our state-of-the-art showroom in the Midway Shopping Center in Rehoboth or give us a call at 302-644-7700. Chagrin Home Comfort Products. Home comfort you can count on.
My patients mean the world to me. It's why I come to work every day.
When a patient gives me a hug or says, I can't believe you were able to do this for me.
Getting somebody out of pain.
Seeing a patient be able to smile when they haven't for years.
Somebody that's afraid and then they're not afraid anymore.
I love making a difference in other people's lives for the better.
I think that's a really amazing thing that you can do for somebody else.
I'm thankful that I get to do it.
Open 6 days a week with convenient hours. Call and schedule your appointment today.
These fields are empty now, but soon they'll be alive.
Some teams can only dream to play it because they can't afford it. And that is why Toyota is sponsoring Delmarva's Dream Team.
We're looking for teams from any sport and any level. Each month, your Delmarva Toyota dealer will give one local team a $1,000 grant. And after the year, one finalist will receive an additional $3,000.
Nominate your dream team at DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com under the Features tab.
DSN's Delmarva's Dream Team, sponsored by your local Toyota dealer.
President Donald Trump is considering extending the deadline for TikTok to be sold. The president said he would probably extend the timeline if a deal isn't reached by the initial deadline. In January, the president signed an executive order giving TikTok's Chinese parent company 75 days to find a new owner. He didn't say how long that extension would last, and he added that China will also play a role in this decision. And Mega Millions tickets will more than double in cost next month. The lottery says the new price will be $5 per play. And this is the second time ever Mega Millions has upped the price, with the first in 2017. The lottery says it's overhauling the game, including by improving jackpot odds. It says it expects more billion-dollar wins in the future. And coming up, fundraising frenzy, the benefits of the charity event Do More 24 as time is ticking towards its end.
Download the CoastTV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in appliances, to ensure that you not only get the best product for your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your remodel.
It's always fun bringing clients into Delmarva Design Center. No matter how much they want to spend, there's always an option for people to pick something that they like.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
At All Mobility, we keep you moving. Whether it's wheelchair-accessible vans, scooters, home ramps, or lift chairs, we've got the perfect mobility solution for you. Our experts will help customize options to fit your needs and lifestyle so you can stay independent and active. Scooters, ramps, vans, and more. Get moving with All Mobility. Come see us today or schedule a home consultation. allmobilitystore.com.
DSN Plus is more energy. Extra live games and on-demand replays anytime, anywhere. DSN Plus is more hype. From playoff matchups and unified football to marching band showcases, we highlight what makes Delmarva unique. DSN Plus is more hometown pride. We go wherever our teams go with up to 5 live games every weeknight. DSN is still free on air and cable, but get even more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
Change. It can be so chaotic, especially for seniors. But what is life like without change? Boring, dull, predictable, and even difficult for some seniors. Change can trigger progress, growth, flexibility, happiness, regardless of your age. Are you ready for change? If you're a senior living in Sussex County, Delaware, and need a little help, call me. If you're a senior living in Sussex County and would like to help another senior, call me. I'm Amy McDermott with Seniors Helping Seniors.
Join America's favorite game.
You never know what's going to happen.
For the I can't believe it. And always for the unexpected.
Treat yourself a round of sausage.
That's not it, but thank you.
Friday at 7 on CoastTV.
The excitement returns.
The Jeopardy Invitational Tournament.
Players from the past are back.
Fantastic game.
Only one will emerge champion.
Who knows what's next?
Friday at 7:30 on CoastTV.
We are almost at the 24-hour mark for 12 hours into the 24-hour fundraising campaign for Delaware nonprofits. Right now, you're looking at a live stream led by Spur Impact, a leadership development nonprofit. And the executive director says there's a reason why everyone is giving today.
Is we have a lot of sponsors, a lot of foundations, a lot of corporate partners who are all sort of amplifying these donations in different ways. So every donation that comes in whether it's the food bank or, animal shelter or the Spur Impact or United Way or any of these others that are participating, they'll increase it, through a stretch pool or a prize. So everybody gets a little more.
Do More 24 goes until 6 p.m. and we have a link right now on CoastTV.com. And coming up tonight on DSN at 6:30, it's Stellar Fights 61. Then at 10:30, you can catch all that action in a recap in the final score.
We're seeing some high clouds out there right now. Filtered sunshine on Laurel on the Tyndall's Casual Furniture Cam. More blue sky to the north. And I think we'll see more sunshine into the afternoon hours. And temperatures struggling to get into the lower 50s. Winds do calm down a bit into the weekend. It still will be cold, but we'll see some sun with a nice warm up into next week. Call the Coast TV First Alert weather phone. It's sponsored by Brockstead, Mandalis, Federico. Coming up in your 10-day forecast, a nice taste of spring next week. That's coming up after the break. Stay tuned.
Transport your taste buds to Italy without leaving town at Two Meatballs Ristorante. Enjoy a cozy atmosphere with a symphony of flavors in every bite. Indulge yourself with our assortment of Italian entrees or satisfy your cravings with our finely crafted brick oven pizzas, all made with fresh ingredients. Get your favorites delivered, hot and fresh. Sign up for our free VIP program for discounts and weekly specials, plus get 10% off your first online order. Two Meatballs Ristorante, located behind the Wawa in Long Neck.
For every season, every weather moment, stay ahead with the Coast TV First Alert weather phone. Just call 443-880-9100. Your forecast just a call away. Sponsored by the law offices of Brockstead and Dallas Federico.
Don't miss the Delaware Resorts Health, Fitness, and Leisure Expo, March 8th at Cape and Lopin High. Admission is free, so bring the family and tell your friends. Enjoy a full array of health, fitness, and leisure activities, physical therapy, health food, home products, and services. And BB Healthcare is offering free screenings. Don't miss the free Health, Fitness, and Leisure Expo March 8th, 9 to 4 at Cape and Lopin High in Lewis.
Home fires are devastating, so confirm right now that your insurance policy will cover today's increased construction costs. Also, do a video walkthrough of your home and belongings. If a fire does occur, your first call should be a locally owned restoration company like Riptide Restoration to secure your property from theft and weather and start working to make your life whole again. Finally, call your insurance company and let them know who you've chosen to work with.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Vacation starts with VA. All that you love, all in one trip. Start yours at virginia.org.
Look who's cooking for Sussex County Habitat for Humanity. Volunteer chefs from local realtors compete for the best appetizers, entrees, and desserts. And you can try them all. It's an evening of tasty treats, raffles, and door prizes at the St. Jude Parish Center on March 20th at 6 p.m. in Lewis. For more information about the event and to get your tickets, go to sussexcountyhabitat.org. We'll see you, Delmarva, at the Look Who's Cooking Challenge on March 20th in Lewis.
You were driving a truck for your brother. This crazy trip, this was the first time ever.
The family business put her behind the wheel.
Your brother was not satisfied with the productivity.
You get paid for what you do. But his sister drives a hard bargain.
He owes me $1,100 based on the work I had done before.
The only reason why I offered to even give her anything is because she's my sister.
What we're going to do is we're going to make all this pleasant.
Next, Judge Judy.
Friday at 2 on Coast TV.
You'll have to hang on to your hat and the steering wheel into the afternoon hours. Those winds still really kicking up, gusting over 30 up to 35 miles per hour at times, sustained around 15 to 20 miles per hour, then beginning to diminish this evening. We'll see highs in the low 50s this afternoon, then cooling down into the 40s as we go into the evening hours. Down to 37 tomorrow. And here's your Paul Davis 10-day forecast. 54, partly cloudy on Saturday. Clocks go ahead 1 hour as we go into Sunday morning. That means it's staying light till after 7:30. 30 in the evening. That's nice. 55 Sunday, warming through the 60s Monday and Tuesday, staying pretty quiet. 70 by Wednesday. That's nice. And then we stay in the 60s through the end of the week. And then by next weekend, upper 60s, maybe a chance of a few showers, but not seeing any big storms on the horizon.
Thank you, Bob, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. And don't forget to join us for Coast TV News at 5 later this afternoon. Have a great day.